Ooh, nice. Welcome everybody. We are here and we are about to go ahead and take our first playthrough through Consternation on the Constellation. So for those who are unaware for whatever reason, this is a fan-made scenario by the Mythos Busters podcast. If you guys are not familiar with them, you should definitely go check them out at mythosbusters.com. Let me toss up a quick link here real quick just so you guys can go follow them because they are pretty great. Oops, I can spell today apparently. Yeah, we're gonna be on a boat today, and we're gonna be playing Three Aces Mandy, which is pretty exciting. Let me go ahead and show you guys the deck here real quick. Make sure I have the right tab open. There we go. Okay. All right. So you should be able to see this. No? Probably help if I turn the browser on. There we go. All right. There we go. So yeah, this is the deck I'm going to be taking through the scenario today. I think it's pretty standard. Pretty standard Three Aces deck. I have decided to play Practice Makes Perfect, and the big reason why is for Eye of Truth, Three Aces, and Momentum, and then we just kind of chucked in Perception as another target. I think that Practice Makes Perfect is going to be particularly excellent with Eye of Truth, so I'm excited to try that out. Other notable cards we're going to be playing. I'm going to be trying out this new Old Book of Lore, the level 3 version with secrets on it that has the ability to let you play a card from your hand, or let you play the card that you draw and reduce its resource count by 2. That seems really good. I think everything else is pretty standard. We got 2 copies of I've Got a Plan, 2 copies of Astounding Revelation, Decoy, Easy Mark, and Momentum is the other fairly new card that we're going to be trying out. I feel like if Mandy can get this on an Investigate, we can hopefully use it to make all of our other tests easier. So we'll see how it goes. Obviously, we're playing Segment of Onyx as well, because that's just a stupidly broken card for this deck. And then we have 2 copies of Studious to help us find what we need faster. So I'm pretty excited to try this deck out. As far as weaknesses go, I ended up getting, I think it was Haunted, Internal Injury, and Paranoia? Not Paranoia. Oh god. We can actually check the deck in Tabletop. So why don't we go ahead and go back into Tabletop. Okay, so let's take a quick look at our deck here. As far as weaknesses go, yeah, we got Internal Injury, Haunted, and where's the other one? Somewhere in this deck, I promise. There should be 3 weaknesses, because we spent 25 experience. Should be 3. Psychosis, there it is. There it is. Alright, so yeah, like I was saying earlier, I have yet to actually play the scenario, so I'm pretty interested to see what these see what the guys came up with. So let's take a read, shall we? Okay, this is just all setup instructions. All right, join me on the other side of the sea. All of your questions will find answers beyond the deep. You stare one more time at the cryptic note that sits on your table alongside a brand new set of first-class tickets offering passage aboard the S.S Constellation, a luxury ocean liner sailing from Boston to London in a few days' time. The unmarked envelope had arrived just yesterday, promising a welcome solution to a vexing affair. In the past few weeks, several collections of esoteric artifacts in Arkham have been ransacked, culminating in the murder of an employee of the Miskatonic Historical Society. Your contacts have informed you that similar burglaries have taken place in Boston, Innsmouth, and New York. Strangely, nothing has been reported missing as of yet except for a few records and books. What could these people be looking for? You have a growing fear that this is something dastardly indeed. With leads running dry, hopping aboard an ocean liner in response to a note from an unknown sender seems only one step above a wild goose chase. But it's the best chance you may get. With that in mind, you grab the tickets and you head out the door. Alright, so I'm assuming TTS is nice enough to have this all set up. Welcome, guys. Okay, so this is all just setup instructions and then locations. Okay, so I think we're ready to rock and roll here. Let me just double check that I put the right bag in. Should be, oh, that is definitely not the right bag. All right, good thing I checked. There should be a -5 in the bag, right? Oops. Huh, weird. Yeah, I don't know if that's right. Let's see, so there's a 0, 2 -3s, 2 -4s. Okay, so there should be an additional -4, a -5, and a -6. Strange that it does not add those things. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and do that real quick. Make sure we're playing by their rules. Okay, yoink, yoink, yoink. That looks correct. Okay, so let's go ahead and shuffle that up real quick. Ooh, got a message from Scott. Somebody want to message him in Discord real quick and let him know that I'm live? I am far too lazy for that right now. I'm sure one of you guys can handle it. Dankeschön. Alright, let's go ahead and draw our opening hand here. Alright, so we have a segment, we have Old Book of Lore, we have a Mr. Rook. Okay, liking where this is going so far. Ooh, a Dream Enhancing Serum, very nice. So I think we can probably pitch at least these 3 cards. Aha! Welcome, Scott. I'm glad that you're here. This is exciting. Be nice to see how things go. Quick question for you. I'm assuming, so there's an enemy that spawns at the start of the scenario, right? I'm assuming this spawns engaged with you. Is currently our hand. Let's see. We don't have enough resources to play all of these cards at once, but we're probably going to hold on to these segments. He gains aloof. Good call. Thank you. It's on the agenda. Okay, I haven't gotten that far yet. So we're gonna need, whoops, need to draw 3 cards as I casually, it was this card, and Momentum? Oh no, it was Astounding Revelation. There we go. Okay. So let's draw 3 new cards here. Ooh, nice. Okay. Nice. Seems good. Seems good. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Act in the Agenda deck here real quick. You are awoken from your slumber by screams in the night only to find that the ship has been taken by hooded figures. You can now find yourself trapped in a dank corner of the cargo room guarded by a member of the cult. This particular brute stands nearly 6.5 feet tall and watches you with wary eyes. Each copy of Order Enforcer gains +1 health and gains aloof and delete. Ugh, jeez. Investigators cannot play or put into play item assets or leave the cargo room. Oh goodness. Well, that certainly would have affected my Mulligan decisions. You need to find a way out of this predicament before the cultists decide upon a more permanent solution for you. Alright, so the Order Enforcer gains Parlay, Test Intellect 3, the Trick the Big Lug. If you succeed, an investigator at your location may place one of their clues on him. If there is a clue on Order Enforcer, you discard them, and then an objective, if there are no enemies in play, advance. Okay. It definitely would have affected my mulligan decisions. I probably would have mulliganed this as well. Okay, that's fine. Pretty good hand, I gotta say. Pretty good hand. Okay. So the cargo room is 3 shroud and a single clue. It says, test intellect 0. Search the top X cards of your deck for an item asset and add it to your hand, where X is the amount you succeed by. So does Mandy get to search for an extra item? That's silly. That's cool. Okay, so this guy is aloof and elite. And our whole objective is to get rid of him. And he has 3 health. So he's a 3/3/3 enemy. Man, it's kind of shiesty that we can't play items right now. But apparently Mr. Rook was trapped in here with us, so that's nice of him. Okay, so I guess let's see here. First action, probably play Rook, right? Seems good. And he's gonna spawn with 3 secrets. Okay. Let's use Rook. Search 9 and grab 2. Alright, there's a weakness. There's 2 copies of 3 aces, wow. Part of me wants to grab Pathfinder and Easy Mark. And save the aces for later. But I have the resources, so I think that's what we're gonna do. So we'll do that. We'll grab those 2 cards. Go ahead and shuffle up here. We'll draw these 2 cards. Oh, juicy. Alright. I think our last action is going to be to parlay, so music's a bit loud. Okay, I can easily turn that to down. There's that better. Yeah, I think our last action is going to be to try to deal with that guy. Maybe second action we can double easy mark. That seems pretty good. Double easy mark. Gain 2 resources, draw a card. Oh, Aloha Vase. Oh, wow. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that again. Holy mother of crackers. That seems pretty good. Woo, man. That is straight up feel goods. Okay, and then... So we're currently testing 4 versus 3. And we could commit this Eye of Truth for +4. Could also commit Eureka to go 2 up. The bag seems pretty brutal. I could hold off a turn. Like, get rid of this and test next turn. Yeah, so I was trying to find some copyright-free music that was a little more horror appropriate, but there is no such thing. So that'll be something I have to work on a day off. But honestly, like, fun fact, I actually listen to a lot of this like lo-fi chill hop stuff when I'm streaming, but I just usually have it so you guys can't hear it. Helps me, just helps me concentrate. Yes, vase it is. I'm debating on whether or not I want to try to parlay or just play Pathfinder and then go next turn, like get rid of this and then test. I think that's what I'm ultimately gonna do. So we'll go down to 5 resources, play this. This guy has aloof, so thankfully he doesn't attack us this turn. So resource card, there's our second, oh goodness. Alright, so we don't take a damage this turn, but we're gonna take a direct damage next turn unless we get rid of that. Alright, so we'll add a Doom, make sure we shuffle this up. And then our encounter card for the turn is the Rite of the Deep. Revelation, place a Doom on the nearest cultist enemy, then if you're at the same location as that enemy, or as an enemy that has Doom on it, take 2 horror. If there are no cultist enemies in place, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a cultist enemy and draw it, and then shuffle the encounter deck. Okay, so we're gonna have to take 2 horror, which is fine. And then we'll have to put a Doom on that guy. Yeah, that is one thing I will certainly say is that whoever they got to do the art is pretty stellar. Alright, so we definitely want to try to parlay this guy this turn. Now it's just a matter of figuring out which weakness we want to get rid of. Getting rid of Haunted makes it easier to parlay, so I think that's what I'm going to do. So action 1, action 2, get rid of this. Action 3, parlay, and commit Eureka. So we're going to be 6 versus 3, doing this parlay. Oh, we're supposed to investigate first. I see what's going on here. Okay. Alright, then I guess our last action is going to be to investigate. And I guess we'll do that anyway. So it's going to be, what, 6 versus 3? Okay, that's a pass. So we get to look at the top 3 and draw 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to have to discard a card. So I guess I'll look at 6 cards and draw 1. Oh, there you go. Well, shoutouts to Ian, man. Ooh, second ace. Alright, so we find an astounding revelation. That's nice. And then I guess I'm gonna grab this practice makes perfect. That'll be my card. And then we'll gain 2 resources. Okay. Alright, and then we grabbed a clue as well here. Alright, so end of our turn, we're gonna have to take a direct damage. Go to upkeep, resource, card. Okay, we draw a second copy of 3 aces. Holy mother of cards in our hand. Alright, so we have to advance here. The door opens and another robed figure walks in. For a few moments he whispers in the ear of the guard, then leaves. A wide smile crosses the hulking cultist's face as he advances towards you. It appears a decision regarding your fate has been made. An exit door in the wall nearby is opened, and one at a time you are slung over the shoulder of the guard and unceremoniously tossed into the roiling ocean. Move each investigator to open water. Put each set-aside location except lifeboat into play and attach a random copy of creative goods to the deck lounge. To deck lounge and theater, passenger cabins, and sun deck, and then advance to Act 2A. I'm assuming that's supposed to be Act 1B? Or is that right? Ah, 2 of them. Jeez, I didn't even notice. All right, let me go add those in here. Let me grab the curse tokens while I'm at it too. From eavesdropping on the cultists, you hear one name repeated over and over, LaGrasse. The cultist seems to be searching for a certain item that a person named LaGrasse is transporting. You must search through the cargo marked with its name to find it first. When you take control of the Tablet of Dagon, advance. Okay. Yeah, I decided to deal with a weakness. Guess that was my mistake. Okay. The cultists rushed through the ship in a frenzy, ransacking everything in sight. Clearly they are searching for something, and whatever it must be, extremely valuable to them. I think I would have made that 2 sentences. I would have probably said, like, they are searching for something, whatever it is, it must be extremely valuable to them. Okay, so at the end of the enemy phase, place a doom on each crate of goods for each ready cultist enemy at its location. Remove all doom from a crate of goods when it's flipped. Okay. Hold on, there was a bunch of setup here. So we have to go here. So we move into the open water, just 6 shroud and 0 clues. When you would move to a connecting location, test agility or combat 2. You may spend any number of additional actions to reduce the difficulty of this test by 1 for each additional action spent. If you fail, cancel the move. Forced at the end of your turn, if you're in open water, you must either take 2 damage or discard a non-story item asset that you control. Okay. Then put each set-aside location. Does that look right? This map is huge. I'm gonna assume that's right. Yeah, I know. Somebody was nice enough to do all that in TTS. Thank goodness. Okay. Well, Scott says it's right, so I'm going to assume he is correct. Okay, so attach a random copy of Crate of Goods to the deck lounge, theater, passenger cabins, but there's only 3 Crate of Goods. So how does that work? Am I supposed to just grab another one? And it's also here as well. So I guess more appropriately, whoops, would be like here and here. Should be 5 of them. Did I read the instructions wrong? Yeah, the map is huge. I thought I did. Says shuffle the tablet and 2 other random assets together. Remove the remaining from the game. All 3 cards. Yeah, there's 5 total, but then there's... It says there's 4 different locations you're supposed to attach them to. Oh. I see. That's not at all confusing at first. Okay. I see what's happening. I'm picking up what you're throwing down here, Scat. So this one, and the passenger cabins. So this one, and this one. I would have just called it the Deck Lounge. I think that just... I don't think you have to put and theater. Oh, we're going to London, so I don't really think it makes sense to have an Italian accent. Okay. That looks correct. I'm going to assume that's correct, and then we advanced. Okay. So our whole objective now is to find the tablet. Oy vey. Okay. So that's all that, so let's draw our encounter card. We draw a Cultist of the Deep. Okay, so it's a 3/3/3 enemy, nearest location with an attached crate of goods. Any empty deck location instead if there's no crates in play. While the Cultist of the Deep is at a location, treat that location as exhausted for all encounter card effects. Okay. So I'm assuming here? Yeah. Okay. I think that's correct. Okay. So let's see here. Oh god, you do not want to hear my Cockney accent. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Okay. So let's see here. We need to move, otherwise we're gonna die. Oh god, somebody has enough channel points, don't they? You fucking what? I'll wreck you, mate. I swear on me mum. Man, I'm trying to take my turn here, guys. Ruining it. Oh, damn it. Oh, blimey. Right, so, first action, we're gonna have to, get the bleeding hell out of here. Currently, 1 up on this test, and, oh, man. Some of these words are difficult. I could just quote Faulty Towers the entire time. Sweet buttery crumpets. Oh, that's brilliant, that is. Oh, that's just simply brilliant. I think what I want to do is, let's go ahead and try to move. And we're going to play Practice Makes Perfect here. Let's search 12 cards. Oh, blimey. Well, that's just terrible. That is anything but brilliant. Well, shocking. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm going to assume it spawns at this location. Boy, well, this is just terrible. Well, we're still making a test here. Unfortunately, we don't have any agility icons. I think I'm just going to commit this Eye of Truth here. Okay, that'll be 4 up, so we'll be, let's see, it's gonna be 7 versus 2. Testing here. Woo! Alright. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And unfortunately, that guy no longer has a loaf or a means of dealing with him. So we'll pathfind up onto the galley. Well, so the galley is 3 shroud and a single clue. And as an action says if there's no clues here, you can test combat or agility 3. And if you succeed, you free the crew members from the refrigerators, seal the -4, and add a cultist token to the chaos bag for the remainder of the scenario. Oh. I don't even know what cultist tokens do. They're a -2. If you succeed, either deal damage to a cultist or remove a doom. Ooh, that's exciting. Oi! And any of you guys ever watch Blackadder? Particularly Blackadder Goes Forth with Hugh Lowry. Oh my god, that is hilarious. Oh my god, that show is so good. Let's first action, second action, get rid of this. Let's use Rook, search 9, grab a card. We already did our search for the turn. Ooh. Alright, well, we're gonna have to draw this. That's fine. So, let's see. We can get a free clue. That seems good. And then we can get a segment. That also seems good. Okay, okay. Things are turning around here. Mandy sees pretty good at here. Okay, that's cool. Let's 1, 2, 3. Boom. Bada boom, bada bing. I forgot to grab that bonded card. Okay. Seems good. Holy mother of crackers, though. You're thinking of the wrong person, Base. Hugh Lowry's the guy that plays House. But he was also in Blackadder. The person you're thinking of is Rowan Atkinson. Man, so good. Okay, so... This is only... Yeah, revealed locations. So we could spend an action and move. Kind of like the idea of trying to test that. We could play Serum as well. Then we'd be really set up. I think that's always who he's thinking of, to be fair. The classic Hamburger Jack. I'm like, I know we're supposed to go up to these locations and grab these crates. But we also need clues to grab them as well. Stealing those Fritz and ketchup. Go into the Lost Temple of McDonald. And we don't really have a good way of testing that, unfortunately, so I guess what we'll do is move. Alright, so we move into the dining room, which is a 2 shroud and a single clue. As an action that says, spend a clue to evade an enemy at this location or a connecting location, group limit once per game. It'd be easy to lose something in this big room. I think that sounds about right. The White Castle of Doom. Oh man, that's funny. That's hilarious. Okay. At the end of the enemy phase, place a doom on each crate for each ready cultist. Remove all doom when it's flipped. Okay. So we're gonna have to place 2 doom here. Oof, man. We're gonna need to charge up this I've got a plan here. Okay, so I think that's our turn. So let's go to upkeep here. Does this guy have hunter? He does. Oh, jeebus. So let's see. He can either move into the open water or he can move into this engine room. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put him here. Oh, that's a hilarious image to think about. There's just this enemy just hanging out in the middle of the water trying to chase after you. Okay, so resource card here. Okay, we draw a perception for the turn, and we'll go to Mythos phase. We're currently 1-2. Oh, this doom would have been removed as we advanced last turn. Alright, so we're at 2-3 doom of 12. Our encounter card for the turn is a Lights Out. Revelation attached to your location. Limit 1 per location. Attached location gets +2 Shroud. You cannot play assets with a lower cost than the Shroud of this location. After it is successfully investigated, discard Lights Out. That is a cool card, gotta say. Alright, so currently this is a 4 Shroud now. Okay, that's probably fine though. Alright, so we've drawn all of our weaknesses, so now we can kind of just go ham with Mr. Rook. So I guess let's actually save a charge. Thinking about saving the charge for when we eventually break the pendant. So I guess first action we can investigate 7 versus 4. That seems good. God damn it. Okay, apparently it's not good enough. Okay, fine. I mean, we do also need to evade these as well. So let's see, we could Pathfinder in. Pathfinder in, blow one up. Evade the other one. We have 2 clues. Yeah, it's really open to pass that investigate check. Dag nabbit. Well, let's see. So we get Pathfinder appear, then move. Move investigate? Yeah, so we'll Pathfinder in here. Ooh, a victory point. Look at that. 4 Shroud and a single clue. In the bridge, if you have restarted the engine, test Intellect 3. If you succeed, add a Elder Thing to the Chaos Bag. 4 Shroud and 1 clue. That was our Pathfinder action. Let's see. Yeah, I guess second action, let's move for now. Alright, so we're at the Deck Lounge and Theater. Forced, after you enter the Deck Lounge and Theater, lose a resource for each action you have remaining, which is currently 1. Okay. As a single action to spend a clue and put the top card of your deck into play face down as a disguise asset. This card gains fast action, discard the card. All enemies gain aloof until the end of the round. Group limit once per game. That is a neat ability. Okay, so this should have a clue on it. So I guess what I'll do here is we'll choose this location, I guess, and grab this clue. And then the last action, we can attempt to sift through the contents of the crate 3v5. We have 13 cards left in our deck, one of which is Rook. So I guess what I'll do before I do that is use Rook, search 9, and grab 2. Okay, so we find this, which is nice, so we can put a secret back on Rook. And then I guess we'll grab our third ace, and practice makes perfect. Okay. Could grab Decoy too, to give us some extra icons. I think eventually, let's see, we have 10 cards left in our deck at this point. It really wants you to order Buffalo Wild Wings? Man, I'm sorry about that. Buffalo Wild Wings is disgusting. Keeps playing ads? That's hilarious. Fuck salad. Man, I like salad. Am I the only one? You pay F. Press F for respects to salad, man. Alright. So that was that. And then we're still testing 3v5. Let's see, we could draw 3 cards. I think I'm just going to 3 aces that test. We're currently testing this crate of goods here. So that'll allow us to place a clue on it, right? Yeah, we can place one of our clues on it. And then we'll flip it over. Ooh, we find the Abyssal Sword. Okay, choose an investigator at your location to gain control of it. You get +1 willpower. It has an action to fight. You get +1 combat and deal +1 damage for this attack. If a cultist, tablet, or elder thing symbol is revealed during this attack, it deals an additional +2 damage. Oof. Oh, chat. Hilarious. Nice. Okay, so that was our turn. So let's gain 3 resources and draw 3 cards from our 3 aces. Ooh. Okay, so we draw momentum. I've got a plan and a second eye of truth. Yeah, so it should say like on the bottom of the chat window how many channel points you have. Alright, so I think that's our turn. So enemy phase. Fortunately, these guys are ready. We're gonna have to add a couple more doom. And then this would go in the garbage, I'm assuming. Okay. Oh, right, and then this guy would move up here. Okay, I think that's enemy phase. Then we'll go to upkeep, resource card. Okay, we draw our second Mr. Rook. That's nice. Let's refresh here. Okay, so we have 4, 5, 6 doom of 12. Counter card for the turn. A clap of thunder. Test willpower 3. We're currently at a 4. If you fail, you must either choose willpower combat, intellect, or agility. Discard each card with at least one matching skill icon from your hand. Ooh, brutal. Okay, so we're 3v5. Man, I don't want to discard any of my cards. Why you gotta be rude like that? Debating on tossing in the serum, because at this point we're not really gonna draw much duplicates or have the time to play it, but we could cycle through the deck and try to play it again next turn? Or next time we... It's tough. We could alternatively commit this. I think there's another Eureka in the deck as well. Yes, there is. Okay. Yeah, we're 4v3 currently. Man, I wish this was in our deck, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and Eye of Truth this. So that'll be 4-8 versus 3. Okay, Skull is a -2, so that's a pass, and then we'll go ahead and clip that to there. So nice. So every time we draw a Clap of Thunder, we're gonna get 4 additional icons. That's nice. Oh, thank you. That is a good thing to know. They admittedly assumed that they did match. Okay, so I guess before we do anything, let's Rook. Well, I guess look at 6 and draw 2. Okay. Guess we'll take a decoy and Soul Book of Lore. Okay, seems fine. Let's Pathfinder. Guess we'll go here. Alright, so we're in the Sun deck, which is 2 Shroud and 0 Clues. Has a fight action that says test combat X, where X is the fight value of an enemy at your location. If you succeed, shuffle that enemy into the encounter deck, and if you fail, move into the open water. It just like pushes you off the deck. That's hilarious. Yeah, we've had Psychosis pretty early on in the game. We took 2 Horror before we drew it, but... Alright, so we have to make that test. Could try to Momentum. Momentum would put us up to 6. Yeah, I think I'm gonna commit this Momentum, and then we'll go ahead and practice Makes Perfect our deck. And then we'll also commit, I guess we'll also... Oh, we can actually commit Perception. Oops. Let's put that back in our deck. Now let's commit this Perception. Alright, so we're 8 versus 3 here. Ooh, +1, very nice. Yoink. Whoa, the heck? There we go. Alright, so we put a clue here, flip this over, and we find the Ring of the Deep. Revelation, the investigator with the lowest willpower at your location gains... Ugh, god damn it. Oh, that sucks. And it takes away our accessory as well. Okay, so this goes away, and then these go back into our deck. So there's 2 actions, discard cards from your hand with a total of 3 willpower icons to get rid of it. Gross. Ugh. We'd have to discard quite a number of cards in our hand. I mean, we do... Okay, so we do pass. We passed with a +1. So our next test is at a -3. Okay. Man, that sucks. That was like our whole plan. Alright, so I guess we'll move into the library. Library is 3 Shroud and 3 Clues. As an action, it says spend a clue to test Intellect 3 to learn more information about the cult. If you succeed, seal the -5 and add a tablet to the Chaos Bag for the remainder of the scenario. At the end of the round, if you have fewer than 1 clues in the library, add clues until there is a single clue on it. Okay, it has victory 5. Woo. Woof. So our second action was moving. And this goes back in our hand, actually. Okay. So we can test... I guess we'll just go ahead and test again here. It's going to be 7 versus 3. Nice. Okay, that's a pass. We get to draw a card. And then we get to search 3 cards for a card and draw it as well. Oops. Not that it really matters. Oh, I can't cut it. No. Okay, well, the top 3 cards, we'll grab this, I guess. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in hand. I gotta say, this scenario is very action intensive. And then we grabbed one of these. Okay, I think that's everything. Okay, I think that's everything. And then enemy phase, this guy will move. We'll have to place 2 more Doom here. Currently 6 Doom on that location. So we know this is the tablet at the very least. So question, Scott, if I play another accessory, it gets rid of the Ring of the Deep, I'm assuming? Is that a safe assumption? Holy mother of cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. That's good to know. Oh, that was also... We had momentum on that investigate, so we succeeded by a whole bunch. Okay. Well, I guess we'll discard this. 8, 9, 10. So we need to discard 2 cards. I guess it's going to be this, and it's probably going to be the Serum. Alright, so we have 6 Doom here. 8 plus 9. And our encounter card for the turn. Ocean's Maw. Test Willpower 3. If you fail, take a damage, and then attach an ally asset you control to open water. You lose control of this asset. That ally gains action Take control of this card if you're at open water. Any investigator may trigger this ability if you have no allies move to open water instead. Oy vey. So he just gets, like, dumped. Okay. Well, that's a thing. Currently 3 versus 3 here, unfortunately. There's not really a whole lot that we can do. Could go 4 versus 3. Kind of want to commit at least a card. Like, if we're gonna lose Mr. Rook anyway, right? We might as well commit him. That is a fair question. Yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and commit these 2 cards. 3 versus 5. Okay, god damn it. So it gets attached. And then that ally gains take control of the card if you're at open water. Which is never gonna happen. Bye, Mr. Rook. It's nice knowing ya. Alright. Investigation phase. We can move in. Move in, evade. Could spend an action to draw as well. See if we find the segment. Which I don't hate. Let's action draw. Okay, there's a Eureka. Let's move. So we'll move into the passenger cabins. Choose 2 shroud and 0 clues. When passenger cabins is revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a cultist enemy and spawn it here. That enemy gains after it is defeated. You have freed passengers from their guards, and then you seal the -4. Seal it on the passenger cabins and add a cultist to the chaos bag. Okay. Holy mother of enemies. There isn't even that many enemies in the bag, or in the deck. I'm debating on this guy. It does unfortunately mean that there's an extra enemy we have to deal with. Yeah, that's pretty typical though, Scott. That's pretty typical for us. I guess we'll draw this Sea Singer. And I guess we'll go ahead and seal the +1. Yet to draw a Bless token. Okay, so while it has the seal token, that token is treated as a doom. Okay. Alright, so these 2 enemies spawn. Or engage us, rather. So, second action, let's decoy. Bonk, bonk. We'll evade these guys. Oops. Yeah, that's my luck, though. I've been really good at, doing stuff like that lately. Okay, so I guess last action, let's try to do that crate test. We'll commit Eureka. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it is. So we're gonna test 3v6 here. Okay, bless. Okay, I think that's a pass. Alright, so that's a pass. We're gonna go ahead and draw this. That's nice. We don't have to use Mandy's ability. All these dooms go away. And there's the tablet. Okay. To spend a clue to do that. If you succeed... Ooh, okay, so you gain control of it. And then your location gets +1 shroud. If you succeed, move a deep 1 enemy to a connecting location. Okay, seems fine. I'm no rocket surgeon, but I think that that's enough to pass. Alright, so we found a strange tablet in one of the crates marked with Legrass's name. The writing on it is some indecipherable and forgotten language. Although there was nothing to indicate it at first, the powerful aura that surrounds the object makes it clear to you that this is what the cult has been searching for. As you take possession of the artifact, the ship rocks to one side for a moment. At the same time, a ghastly noise reverberates throughout the ship, and you realize that it's the sound of metal being torn asunder. Terrifying creatures have begun to board the ship through the openings they have made. Shuffle the encounter discard pile and each encounter card from the deep ones and sinking ship encounter sets into the encounter deck. Exhaust each deck 1 location. Spawn the set-aside Colossal Servant at open water. Assuming it's this, right? Yes. Holy jeebus. Okay, so this and the deep ones. These all get shuffled in, okay. So advance the agenda to 3A. And then advance to 3A, flee the ship. Alright, so the Sun deck gains double action, test intellect, or combat 6 to use the raw strength or intelligence to lift the lifeboat into position. Any investigator may spend a clue to lower the difficulty of this test by 2. If successful, put the set-aside lifeboat location into play, and then find and complete the objective on the lifeboat. And then this spawns in the open water. Alright, so the Colossal Servant, monster from the depths, is a 5/7/4 enemy. Massive alert. Forced at the beginning of the investigator phase, reveal a random chaos token from their bag. If a bullshit symbol is not revealed, move Colossal Servant to the location with the most investigate. Holy Jesus. If there are no investigators at the same location, move it to open water. God, holy shit, guys. What am I supposed to do about this thing? Okay. So before my turn ends, let's play all these. Kind of hoping they would like stack and be nice. Go ahead and play the pendant again. Yes, we do, but we don't really have many clues at the moment. Thankfully, we have pendant. So let's go ahead and, before our turn ends, let's evade. Let's choose this location and evade this guy. Just so he doesn't move. I didn't really have the time to. I mean, unfortunately, I drew 2 of these things at the same turn, so it wasn't really a whole lot of time to do that. And then these are exhausted. Like, I see what you're saying. Like, yeah, we could have tried to deal with some of these tests. I mean, drawing 2 weaknesses in the first couple turns also wasn't very helpful. But that is Mandy for you. She does kind of go through her deck very quickly. Okay, so enemy phase, these guys are gonna re-engage. Or upkeep, they're gonna re-engage us. Oops, and then this guy will ready during upkeep as well. Okay. So we're gonna have to take a horror and take a damage because of this. Go ahead and shuffle this up, draw a card. Okay, we draw momentum for the turn. Yeah, this goes away as well. Okay, I think that's everything. Wait, what? Exhausted locations do not ready. Forest. Okay, so I'm going to assume I immediately advance. Okay, exhaust a ready location with the lowest possible deck number. If all locations are exhausted, each investigator is defeated. Otherwise, flip this back to Agenda 3A. So I guess we'll exhaust this. Oh, okay. I guess that's good to know. So we'd just be at a single doom then. Okay. And we'll draw our encounter card. I'm probably... Oh my god. Oh my god. So many enemies. Hunter retaliate. After the first hazard treachery is revealed each round, Dagon Warrior. Slight typo there, guys. It's fine. Attacks each investigator at its location. Ooh, fun. Okay, so at the start of the investigation phase, we have to reveal a token. Oh my fucking god. Okay, we reveal the symbol. Thank fucking Christ. At the beginning of the investigation phase, reveal a token. If a symbol is not revealed, which we did reveal a symbol, it would move to our location. Holy Jesus Christ almighty. Oh, god damn. Yeah, I'm gonna have 4 enemies on me if I don't get out of here. Oh my fucking god. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Yeah, they really do. Jesus Christ. I mean, it would have been my luck there too to not reveal a symbol. And then it would have also had to have dealt with that. Oh my god. Okay. So I have to pass an evade check here. Oh, come on. You guys, you could have said eliminated. Well, I appreciate what little help you can provide. Holy. Flip table reset. Yeah, I don't know. It's like so hard to get a first opinion on a scenario when you do nothing but draw enemies, pretty much. We've drawn, I think, 3 different encounter cards. We've drawn at least half enemies, and the encounter deck is definitely not half enemies, to say the least. Oh my god, you guys, it's... Come on, you guys. What do I even do? I guess what I have to do is try to evade one of these. We'll evade this. We'll pendant our location. Evade another one. Action 2, try to evade. Try to evade this guy. 4v3. Whoo! Oh man, lucky when it counts. Kindly, sir. Back off. Okay, let's Pathfinder to somewhere that's other than here. I guess we'll go back to the library. Yeah, we might just yet. Okay, what do I do now? So we're definitely going to advance next turn. I feel like I should grab some clues or something. Yeah, I do need to go up here. I mean, we need to test Intellect 6. Which is pretty much impossible at this point for us. Which is kind of why I'm thinking of grabbing another clue. Because if we grab another clue, we can also deal some extra damage. So we could, like, potentially try to kill one of these things. If it comes down to that, which hopefully it doesn't. Or at the very least, this stupid thing. But I think I'm gonna try to investigate last action 3v5. Yeah, we'll test 3v5 here. Oof. Okay. So much for that. Alright, enemy phase. This guy will move. Casually in 5 enemies on this one location. Yep. Yes, it does. I agree. What a bitch. Okay, let's draw. Ooh. Excellent draw there. Top level draws. Okay, so we're gonna have to advance. Okay. So we have to exhaust a location. We'll exhaust this. Oh, a call of Relie. Revelation, put it into play in your threat area. When you would move, while there is a deep one enemy in play, you must move towards the nearest deep one or take a horror. Oh my god. After you engage a deep one enemy, discard Call of Relie. Yeah, unfortunately this still affects us though, so I'll have to take a damage and a horror to move. And then let's do this stupid thing. Okay. -4. That is not a symbol. So it moves to our location. Okay. Fun. Let's 3 actions. Let's pendant. Kindly, sir. Go somewhere else. Shuffle the pieces back into our deck. Let's Pathfinder. Let's go up here. Let's get the fuck out of here. Okay. We're gonna have to take a damage and a horror. So we have to take a horror from this, and then whenever we take horror, we have to take damage. Okay. So we still have 3 actions with our turn. So we could, let's see, we could spend a clue. Spend a clue on this astounding revelation to test 4v6. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So we're gonna test 4v6. Nice! That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we put the lifeboat location into play. Do we get to move to it? Or just put it in play? Where is this even connected to? All the way to... Holy shit. Oh my goddamn. Thankfully I have Pathfinder. I think we're gonna die this thing though if we get unlucky. Let's see, so our next turn is gonna be run, Pathfinder, move, move, move. Oh my god. Yeah. It's just near 5-6 enemies. Holy jeebus. Okay. I mean, we passed, so that's a thing. So we can certainly start running. We could like action 1, action 2. This guy would, fortunately, this guy would move here. So I think what I'll do, let's spend an action to move. So we'd lose a resource. Okay. And then I guess we'll try to investigate. Because I'd rather this guy move here than move here. So like I can have him move here next turn. These guys will ready during upkeep. And then we go round. So I guess we'll just spend our last action to investigate 4v5. Woo! Alright. That's a clue. That is not a paddling. Okay. That's a clue. Very nice. Okay, so. Enemy phase. This guy's gonna move here. This gets moved to open water. Okay, upkeep these guys while all ready. Go to our upkeep. Draw an ace, okay. We might just die from this. We'll see. Let's Mythos phase. We're gonna have to advance again. Oops. Advance. Okay, we're gonna have to exhaust, I guess, this location. And then our encounter card for the turn, Out of Air. Revelation, if you are not at a exhausted location, it gains Surge, which we are not, so it gains Surge. Oh my god damn it. Oh my god. Oh my god damn it. Okay. Okay. Investigation phase, reveal a token. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Well. Man, Sages One, you have missed quite a game. Quite a game indeed. Oh my god, what do I even do? Why? God, why? I mean, we have to try to evade these things. Let's try to evade this. 3v3? Oh my god. Okay, fine. Yeah. You literally cannot believe. Yeah. That's my luck for you. Yeah, I think there's one. There's two, yeah. There's this Wake Titan and another Sea Singer. God. Yep, basically. We've drawn all of them but two. And a 30 plus card fucking encounter deck. Alright, let's test 3v3 again. Okay, that's a -2, that's a fail. Okay, so we're dead. Because either one of these enemies kills us. Guess we'll try to evade the Colossal Servant. 4v4, and we draw another skull. Okay. God, Jesus. Well, that's a thing. Scott, you killed us, man. You killed poor Mandy. She was just trying to take a ride on a ship, and she just died. Gruesomely. So, man, I don't know. Like, I really like the scenario. There's a lot to like about it, but apparently when you just draw all the enemies, you're never going to be... Apparently my wife is just watching from the other room. Man. I don't even know if it was like a problem with the deck, like if I should have geared the deck differently, or if we just got really unlucky. It's tough to say. I'm curious to see what the other crates are, so I'm gonna take a quick look through those as well. Since I got so horribly smacked. Whoops. Oh, it's an enemy. Oh, good. And the Crimson Ledger. Revelation, take control of it. Fast action, remove it from the game and take X4, where X is the remaining health of a non-elite enemy in play. Ugh. Love the art, though, gotta say. Hand of the Strangler. Hunter can't be defeated, can't be defeated. And it has a fight action to test combat or agility 3. If you succeed, either move the Hand of the Strangler to a connecting location or attach it to a non-elite enemy at your location. At the end of the enemy phase, deal 1 damage to an attached enemy if available. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like the concept of that. And then I'm assuming if you win, you're able to take control of Inspector Legrasse, which seems really good. I mean, just the icons alone are intriguing. So he has 2 intellect, a combat, and a wild icon. He has 2 health and 2 sanity, takes up your ally slot. It says if you have 1 additional accessory slot and 1 additional hand slot, which can only be used to hold relic assets. That's sweet. After a cultist enemy at your location is defeated, exhaust Inspector Legrasse and discover a clue at your location or gain 2 resources. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And you add a +1 to your campaign bag. That's pretty sweet. Alright, so we were defeated. You come to consciousness draped over a piece of wreckage floating on the endless ocean. There is no sign of the constellation except the flotsam that surrounds you. You think you feel something massive swimming just below and panic panic hits as you don't dare to think what it might be. It is then that you see the light of an approaching vessel in the night. Perhaps rescue is at hand, though what has been unleashed this night you cannot say. In your campaign log, record that the ritual at sea was completed. In your campaign log, record that the constellation was lost to the depths. Each investigator earns victory X. Assuming that's it, because we don't get any of these other resolutions. Damn. Hot damn. Well, that's a game. Well, I guess man. Goddamn. Yeah, I'm surprised that you don't just die. You'd be like stranded out in the middle of the ocean. I don't think oh, I thought you meant like you want to reenact this scenario in real life. That sounds terrible. I do know, Scott, and I'm sure you can confirm this, that you do have a resource available for people to print it if they so choose. Yeah, if you go on their website, which I did link earlier, but I can certainly link it again if need be. Look at the art on Thassalophobia. Hold on. Yeah, I'll post it for you. Yeah, I have it auto not post links, because I don't want link spamming in the chat, but I will certainly gladly post things for you guys. I mean, the feet are super creepy. Subject shows intense and persistent fear of large bodies of water. Yeah, that would be me. If it had like a pair of eyes or something. Ugh. Eyes are always creepy. Well, that was a game. That was a game. So what do you guys want to see next? It's about 2:30, so I have time for one more standalone, or we could start a campaign. It's up to you guys. I guess I can post a poll here. And a caveat, it would be Murder at the Excelsior. Oh, or my wife is telling me to wrap it up. Okay, so never mind. Yeah, I mean, probably good to watch, but probably not the best to play. Yeah, thanks. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make my wife the bad guy. That was not my intention. I mean, it kind of was, but it wasn't. Oh, man. All right, well... Let me, Excuse me? Yep. Yeah, it turns out I just got eliminated. Alrighty, well, why don't you guys go ahead and vote on our Twitch page, so let me know what you guys want to see next. But that's going to do it for today's stream, guys. I really appreciate you taking out the time to watch the massacre that was Mandy through Consternation on the Constellation. If you are watching this on YouTube, be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out a lot. And if you want to see more Arkham Horror content, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you all the next time you are lost in time and space.